Okay, this session is with Dennis Fisher at 6:03 for 10 minutes. So the Holy Spirit has asked Sanakumar and Venus to come to help with this soul raising. And because of all the love that you've put into your service, they have come to accelerate that love, that light, and to bestow upon you and the Temple of Clarity this quintessence that will make the energy field even more tangible to people. In other words, the sensitive already feel it, yet even the less sensitive will receive a tremendous boon and blessing just from being there and feeling the nurturing energies, the divine frequencies, the currents that flow directly from Venus. So there's a direct line, like a giant pipeline of light established now between Sanakumar and Venus and the temple. So this is like a two-way transmitter, and the majority of the transmission is from there. But then as you guys send devotion and love, whether it's to Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, or to Sanakumar and Venus or other masters, you're sending the devotion, they multiply it, the pipeline is like expanded, and boom, it just descends, and it energizes and activates both the causal body of the people that come. So many people don't access their causal body energies. They're not taught about it, they don't know what it is, they don't understand it, so you can teach them that when you go into meditation, we are now going to access our causal body frequencies, our tree of life, and the fruits within our own tree of life. And we're going to ask that they be activated and brought into our conscious awareness during this service and during our lives, so that we can use the gifts that we've already developed in past lifetimes, which are now brought back into our waking consciousness for us to utilize to do God's will, to serve, to love, to co-create. This is a tremendous dispensation and boon, and it's a teaching and it's a practice to access your causal body energies. And it's sponsored by Sanakumara and Venus. I've never really heard this exact with these words before, directly, you know what I mean? But to have that pipeline between that temple and Venus is like amazing. It's like a direct, like used to have the T1 lines or what they call them, It's like having a spiritual T1 line that's just so powerful. Now it's even more powerful than T1 probably, with the new technology. But
fiber optics.
Yeah. So this will be a boon to everybody who comes, everybody who chooses to associate with you, with the temple, with Lady Clarity, and who can benefit from the services, the instruction, the replays, if you do a replay. And you could choose for a cycle to replay, even if it were an excerpt, but at least a heartstream from Sanakumara and Venus for a cycle. And maybe a month, and maybe you could do them all in a month. I don't know how many there are, I'd have to look. But it would re-anchor the light of those dictations, heartstreams of Sanakumara and Venus, culminating in the one that was probably at the winter solstice last year. Didn't they dictate?
I've had several, yeah.
Yeah, and it would be phenomenal. So it's your soul raising, but because you just want to serve others, this is soul raising is to also help others. and that's the dispensation. So it's I mean, I've never heard of anybody else who's had a soul raising where the Holy Spirit asks Sana Kumar Venus to come and do this type of thing. So that's a blessing. But Dennis, when you're dedicated, when you're consecrated, when you're constant and do these services day after day, week after week, that's what happens. You get greater dispensations. So it was worth coming up here to this class just for that, above and beyond what's going to happen during the conference, right? I mean, that's the power of the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit facilitated it. So do you have any questions now?